Welcome to JStar Reviews. Today we're going to watch Mrbeast's new video, $10,000 for every day you spend in the wilderness. Strap in, looks like it's going to be a good one. Let's go.
I just dropped these two strangers off in the middle of the wilderness. These two guys have never met each other in their entire lives.
Nice to meet you, man.
Every day the two of you survive in this wilderness, I'll give you $10,000.
I hope you brought enough money, man. We're here for the long run.
Hey, put that camera down. Let's
That
head
just
out.
seemed real good because his 100 days trapped in a room with two strangers, that's like top 5 Mrbeast videos for me. That was a lot of fun.
Nice to meet you, man.
Chris, all right, you're gonna be my best
I actually
friend.
watched like the first 2 minutes of this. I couldn't decide if I actually wanted to do a review of it or not, but got to a certain point where I was like, yeah, let's just do it. It looked like too much fun.
Theoretically means they could win unlimited money.
Dude, if we stay a year,
Unlimited
we're both
money.
multi-millionaires. We are trying to find a camping spot, build a fire, survive the night.
I guess we should just set up camp here.
For the rest of the night, they gathered wood and went through their supplies.
We've got approximately 5 days worth of food, 2 things of water.
Looks like a change of clothes, some warm jackets, and boom, fire starter.
Let's see if we
Gotta
can
have
get
fire
fire
starter.
going.
Oh, yeah.
We are good.
Let's make beds out of pine needles. Won't be comfortable, but at least we won't freeze to death tonight.
We're alive. Day 2.
And in the morning, I showed up to give them their first $10,000. Boys, how was the first night? It's cold. It's been 24 hours, and I didn't walk over with 10 grand. You're not gonna ask?
Yeah, I guess we should, right?
Yeah. Okay, just look up. Oh my.
Look out.
Every 24 hours, we're to drop $10,000 out of a plane for you guys. There's $10,000.
In a parachuted briefcase.
Catch it, don't catch it. No, watch out.
Bro, this is crazy. Bro, we're gonna be so rich by the end of this video.
And on top of that money, this is your flare gun.
Oh.
Be careful, shoot it up in the air. The challenge ends for the both of you. And you walk away with the money
I
you
like
won.
the hoodie Mrbeast is wearing.
$6 million for the year.
The Beast logo with like
All right, the plan is
the
officially a
dollar
year.
bill or $100 bill,
You
whatever it
get this.
was.
I get
That was
this.
pretty
Now
cool.
we can't screw each other over.
But later in this video, that plan doesn't exactly work.
All right, I feel bad, but I need to steal that flare gun. I just gotta
It was
shoot
about
this
this
thing.
moment when I was watching this earlier. I was like,
If you fire that flare, I literally think I'm gonna kill
maybe
you.
I'll record this actually.
You ready to get rich?
Absolutely.
By
Here we
day
go.
3,
All new
you
to
could
me
say
now.
the boys were pretty tired of sleeping on the ground.
That's me
After
waking up my
another 10
normal
grand, they
bed.
started work on building their shelter.
Gonna use my jacket to gather pine needles and layer them on the shelter.
All right, I found this metal piece from a kid's swing set, and I think it's gonna work great for the roof of our shelter.
Layer 1 on. Boom! Here's a section that we're working on. You can see it's got some structural poles. We get to use the parachutes and the cord, so we're gonna make a rain cover on our shelter.
Everyone thinks probably
Very
that
nice.
I'll be the reason we leave and fail this challenge.
But this money would mean college for the kids.
And then on day 4, they started looking for a water source.
Oh, there's a swamp.
I would feel safe boiling that.
Yeah, we gotta be careful because that stuff is full of bacteria and parasites.
Ooh, just a touch of the swamp.
All right, we're going to bed.
Hopefully, Grizz snuggles up because it's cold and he's big and warm.
This is like the 3rd day in a row that we've gotten 2 hours of sleep. It's been so cold. If it rained right now, we'd probably have to go to the hospital.
But I'd do it for $10,000.
And it wasn't just the freezing temperatures that were getting to them.
We're at the end of our supplies. Grizz likes to call it a fast, which sounds so much nicer than starving.
And for the next few days, the hunger problem didn't get any
Yeah,
easier.
what are they gonna
We
do?
got a little square of beef jerky this morning, that's it. Jimmy gave us 5 days worth of food, and it's day 9 right now. These are greenbrier leaves. Grizz says they're edible, I guess. Yeah.
It was clear by this point that the boys were extremely hungry. But lucky for them, I had a surprise waiting for them on day 10. They've officially survived 10 days. Here's your briefcase.
Yeah.
And don't leave. This is where the challenge gets interesting. Bring in the helicopter.
Oh, man. I'm nervous, dude. Oh, my gosh. Okay, that I'm excited about. Uh-huh.
To celebrate day 10, we have your first offer. I can tell you guys are tired of eating leaves. So I brought you guys an additional 10 days worth of food, spices, 2 tarps, and everything you would need to fish. All of this for $50,000 of your prize money. You want some beef jerky?
$50,000.
These beans
Oh,
look good?
man.
Oh, absolutely.
I know he's got to make these videos hard, but man,
We're
that's
gonna give you
rough.
space.
They only
We'll
have
be back in
90.
10 minutes.
He's not kidding. Like, this is literally all the things we would need to fish.
50 grand.
50 grand.
If they don't take this deal, I mean, they're kind of stupid. 10 days worth of food means they make 100 grand, and they only have to pay 50 grand for it. I'm doing them a favor.
Should we talk to him now?
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right, Jimmy.
If you make a
think you
decision
need
in the
to.
next 60 seconds, I'll throw in 2 feasible bars.
Yes. Let's do
So you
it.
kind of
Oh, you
have
said
to,
59
like,
more
unless
seconds,
you
but
were
okay.
like just
Here,
actually
I'll
just
put
gonna
that in the
start
pile of food. Thank you for the 50
hunting
grand.
rabbits or
Thanks,
something
guys.
with
Thanks, guys.
rocks.
Enjoy the food.
It's not like you have
Oh, by
guns
the
or
way, you also
something
get the
to
crate
get
with
some of the
it.
stuff.
Thank you.
That was a steep
It's
one, but
definitely a deal we had to say
kinda
yes
had
to.
to.
That week of food literally cost as much as my kid's college tuition.
screw college, man, dude. This dude's nothing but like liberal
I still
bullcrap now.
can't believe it every time this money falls out of the sky.
The food from the crate will feed them for 10 days. But if they want to survive out here for a year,
All right, the plan is officially a year.
they'll still need to find more food in the wilderness.
So some of you may be wondering, why have they not caught fish?
Well, the swamp nearby has no fish in it. What we really need is a moving water that we can fish in.
And while Hayes was rambling on about his kids,
My 2-year-old doesn't sleep very well either, so
this happened.
I think being a dad. What is this? This is a creek. This is not a swamp. This is actually moving water. There's fish in here. Dude, look at this. It's like a dock.
This is the perfect place for food and
Duck
shelter.
rockets.
And after another
don't
few
know about
days
that,
full
brother.
of a surprise freezing rainstorm,
At least now we have $100,000.
they decided to move and upgrade their shelter near their newfound water source.
Good morning, Grizz.
How are you always up earlier?
So that they probably said
Gathering
it
up a bunch of dead
already.
trees
I'm
we can
assuming they
use
have
for
to
our
split
structure.
this money.
And then we balance them together.
But still
into an
good. I mean, they
A-frame
only have
shape and cut the
60,000
trees
each.
to the right
That's
length.
pretty crazy. I'm kind of surprised we're already on day 18. They
sorry.
they skipped
No,
ahead
it's all
real
right. I'm glad
quick.
I
Of course,
broke
this is
your
like a
fall.
longer Mr. Beast video, so
All right,
maybe
so
they stagger
maybe
it.
they had a bit of a false
100
start.
days
Once
or
they got the
something, but we'll
structure
see.
back up, they spent the entire next
Seemed like
day
we already,
putting their finishing
like,
touches on their shelter.
skipped
They
over a
even
lot of
built a
stuff.
fishing
Look at
dock
that.
to help them
That's a
catch more
dock.
food.
Dock's done,
Pleasantly surprised.
and now all we got to do is catch a fish. Come on,
Yeah.
right?
And as good as this was, without sleeping bags, the winter night was still unforgiving.
On a really cold night. Cold toes, cold feet. No sleeping
Man.
bag.
So I think I knew what my next offer was. It's day 20
they
and they
started
moved
this in
super
winter.
deep in the woods, so now we have to get there by boat.
Do you hear that sound in the distance?
What'd you say?
Is that a boat?
Any minute now when we find them, I've got a fun offer for them. How's it going, boys?
Any freaking sleeping bags like
Two
$50,000. It's
things.
gonna be crazy.
First, the plane needed maintenance, so I'm delivering this by hand.
all
There's your $10,000, which puts you guys at $140,000. And second, we have an offer for you.
Ooh.
Reveal your offer. Just go ahead and take it off. Here it is.
Oh.
You can either give me $10,000 for that red sleeping bag, or give me $50,000 and you get both sleeping bags.
What?
5 times the amount
Jimmy,
for both.
that's just mean.
man.
Can I take it out?
Yeah, we should look at it.
Yeah, check them out.
Hang on, I just gotta do this.
These are the same sleeping bags we used in Antarctica. They work very well. Here's the weather forecast. It's gonna get pretty cold next week, so
Yeah.
highly recommend you at least buy one.
When we started this thing out, we were in the 20s without anything. We've adapted to it. We have bedding, we have pine straw. We're doing pretty well in these low temperatures. I would love to have a sleeping bag, but $50,000 is.
I sleep closer to Grizz than I do my wife, so I'm not even kidding.
You're actually gonna say no to both?
On a really cold night. No sleeping bag.
Yeah, so I think it's final. We don't want it.
Yeah, agreed.
Wow, not even a single sleeping bag. All right, boys, close it up. Sure, the boys could survive without sleeping bags, but that didn't solve their food problem. In
So
between sitting out
definitely
rainy days,
not
the boys
both
got
of
into a
them
bit of
50,
a
that's
routine
crazy.
where they would boil water, work on their
10?
shelter, and
Probably
try to
not,
catch
but
fish,
you-
which wasn't
Does,
really
does it
working
open?
out
Like,
for
could they
them.
like,
We got some
if they're
guts
sleeping
for
close to
bait.
each other, could they
We're
just
gonna
like
cast them out,
put it over
and,
both of them? I
hopefully
don't
the
know.
fish come up off the bottom of the creek.
Day
I don't think I
after
would've taken
day
it either.
of failing to catch any fish,
Let's go check the lines, see if any catfish are on.
they finally caught a wind in their sails.
Oh, Grizz!
Or whatever that abomination of Mother Nature was.
What is that? Can I eat it?
First fish, it's an eel, and I think I'm gonna charcoal grill it. We're gonna have ourselves some
that's
American
nasty.
style unagi.
This is the first thing that we've caught out here in 27 days, which is insane. We're happy to have it, and we're gonna make it delicious.
I don't know if this is what I would call delicious, but the fact that they haven't had a fresh meal in almost 30 days means even a rock would taste good to them at this point.
It's excellent.
It's so good. It's just like amazingly good.
If we keep catching fish like this, we can easily stay for a year, bro.
Dude, yeah, $3.6 million.
Good night! And on day 28, they started constructing their raised bed system in their new shelter.
So it's gonna be 2 tripods, 1, 2, side rails going
Damn.
down, slats across,
Almost
and then
2
a
months.
nice pine needle mattress made out of parachutes.
And after seeing their new shelter become more and more comfortable, I was starting to get worried that I was gonna have to pay these guys millions of dollars.
The only regret that I have, they're not bunk beds.
That's honestly an L.
They were betting everything on their new shelter being right next to this creek. But that may have been a huge mistake because they couldn't catch another eel to save their lives.
Snapped it. At this point, I've spent more time in the wilderness than I have with my newborn son. I also have a 2-year-old with my wife alone. How do you explain to a 2-year-old that daddy's gonna be gone and he won't talk to you and he won't call you and he won't see you? Say they were making us an offer. What would be something that you would actually buy?
We spend a lot of time out here trying to get firewood. You know, having firewood dropped off would be really nice. I'd probably pay $10,000 for that.
We are literally in the middle of the forest. I couldn't tell you where we are anymore. All right. How's it going, boys?
Doing great, man. How are you?
As a reward for surviving an entire month, I brought you a store.
Oh, okay.
You see, we come through all of your vlog footage and we wrote down everything you've asked for, such as firewood, a shovel, cooking supplies, bedding, and even books and board games. It's like a dollar store, but everything costs 10 grand.
Oh, man.
This is your store? Feel free to shop.
We've won 240 grand. Might as well check it out.
What are these? Those are mosquito nets.
Oh, we'll use parachutes. We don't need those.
All right, what about the hammocks?
I like the hammocks, but you know, we haven't tried making them out of parachutes yet.
All right, Grizz, answer this. What could you not make out of parachutes?
A lot.
All right, well, do you guys want the firewood?
How much
So,
wood?
That's the wood you get.
If it came with unlimited wood, I would buy it.
I offered them literally everything they could possibly need.
That's
here,
not very
and
much
they
wood.
still weren't interested. I was beginning to think these two were secretly Navy SEALs or something. Are you guys gonna buy literally anything? You make 10 grand a day. What's another 10 grand?
I gotta say no.
All right.
I don't know
In
about
a
that.
million years, would not have thought they would say no to everything.
I might would have had to
Next
buy
time,
it. The cart,
I'm gonna
like
convince
it's
you two to
dumb
spend money.
10,000.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, man.
Maybe like the
Dude, Jimmy,
games and
Here he goes.
in his tank.
maybe not. I
Right
don't
here,
know.
I have a special surprise for all of you. Nolan, what does this look like?
A lot of phones.
1,000 phones to be exact. Because over the next 7 days, I'm gonna be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24. I literally spent over $1 million on these
subscriber
phones,
beast.
and I'm giving them away to you. All you have to do to enter to win one of these phones is subscribe. It's literally free. I just want you to know I appreciate everything you guys have been doing for the channel. It means the world to me. Subscribe, win one of these phones, let's go. And so they continue without any of the tools for my offer. But go figure, for the next few days, they weren't able to catch any fish. And even though the money
So what
kept
are they
coming,
eating right now?
they were running out of food and time to catch it quickly.
I am on the last belt loop. I think that we have maybe 2 days worth of food left.
That's not good. Without a boat, this creek is not productive. We gotta go to that river. If I can get to that river and the fishing is good, that'll turn all this around.
And with their rations running dangerously low, their only hope at getting food was to travel through the swamp to the river on the other side in hopes of catching some fish.
It's risky wasting all these calories, but I have to do it if we're gonna make it any further.
But after a grueling hike, Hayes finally found what
I'm
he was
glad they
looking
gave
for.
them waiters.
God.
Ugh. I hate to do this without the waiters.
Look at that. It's the
Swamp.
river. Is that not the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen? Woo-hoo-hoo! Finding this river is probably the difference between us making our goal
So
and
why
us
didn't you all
tapping out
just
early.
Fortunately, he had a secret weapon.
Put
Grizz and I made our own fishing pole.
why didn't you
and
go
this is
put
gonna make
camp over
catching
here in the
fish
first place?
easy.
With Hayes' makeshift fishing pole immediately breaking, he was going to have to use his hands, and he spent hours trying and failing.
Oh my!
And if he couldn't catch any fish without immediately dropping them, the calories burned coming
That was
here
a
would have been
pretty
for
big
nothing.
fish,
But
too.
just when he was ready to give up,
This one's gonna be it.
Ah, yeah. Holy moly. Yes, I told you it was that one. Woo-hoo-hoo!
and the luck
Oh,
didn't
we better
stop
grab
there.
that man. I was
I
making nervous.
cannot wait to bring this back to Grizz. He's gonna be so stoked.
There you go.
We're eating tonight.
Hey! All right, that's awesome.
Feels like this is our first real food in ages.
But in the meantime, I was preparing an offer that I know they couldn't refuse. It's day 40. They've made over $250,000, and I have an incredibly special
Oh, I
offer
guess
for
it-
them. For
they really have built
$10,000,
that
and
up.
I think you're really gonna like this. You both can see your wives. In fact, they're watching right now.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Oh man.
Can't let down my kid.
I know, I can't lay down my wife. Okay, Jimmy.
Yes! Yes! Hello!
It's me, it's Daddy.
Oh my God!
I smell so bad. Oh.
Hi, Talia.
As nice as it was to see their families, the visit was also bittersweet because there's one big question on everyone's mind.
How long do you want us to stay?
I want you home now. Like, I do.
I know you want me home,
Yeah,
but do you
thanks.
need me home?
You get
Yes, she needs you.
you get the deal.
Yes, you need to bond with your son.
I don't care what the other guy says. You've made enough money. I need you home.
It's made that much money. I mean, it's a lot of money, but it's also
That conversation was so difficult for me.
I get it,
Even
but
so,
like, lady, yeah.
yesterday was
Toughen
a
up for a little
really
bit
good
longer.
day. It had
Come on.
all of the things that I love. It had my family, my wife, my kids, my buddy Grizz. That was like a really huge gift. Oh, they're gone now.
To hold her and know that she was safe, it really has changed the way that I'm viewing this entire challenge. Knowing I have my wife's support, I want to stay until I have $1 million.
And after some much needed family time, Hayes and Grizz were much happier than I'd ever seen them.
Hayes and Grizz.
Like, I hope he sticks it. I don't know. I get her what she's saying. I think her just being like, you need to come home now. Like, you can freaking chill. Like, I get it. I get the situation, but
Even
it's
when
like,
something happened that would have totally drained them before.
400,000.
By now, they didn't even seem to mind.
It looks like someone had a gender reveal, and the gender was just money.
Even though their spirits were high, there was still a problem they needed to solve. In order to get to the river to fish, they would first need to trudge through this giant swamp. But if they had a boat, they would easily be able to float down the creek to the river.
I am building a boat. The idea is to create a frame with sticks and then attach our tarp so the whole thing can float.
Not feeling super confident in the boat build.
If we can get down to fish without having to tromp through a whole swamp, it's worth the risk. Time for the first sea trial of my beautiful ship.
Yes.
I don't think.
And this was pretty ironic, considering the offer I was about to bring them.
Is it gonna? I don't know if that's gonna be able to stay.
Let's see how they're doing.
Maybe.
Bro, you guys have a village now. Wait, are you serious? You built a boat?
Yeah, man.
You're telling me this thing can actually float?
You want to try it?
Yeah, oh my gosh, it actually works. He built a freaking boat in the woods. All right, now that I'm aware of that, this changes a lot of things. It's actually insane that you two built a boat yesterday because I brought the two of you a boat with the Zaxby's restaurant on.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool, Jimmy.
Before I present the offer, I want to make sure you're in a really good state of mind. This is our brand new Mrbeast box, which are now live at every single Zaxby's across America.
It's good. I mean, it's just Zaxby's, but you know, it's still
The
good.
Mrbeast box comes with the best tasting chicken known to man.
A lot of food
and
with
the
it.
cool part is every single meal comes with a Feastables bar. Our goal with this collab was to take the world's best chicken and pair it with the world's best chocolate.
Indeed.
Zaxby's also has 12 sauces.
There's like so many flavors happening in my mouth. What is that? That's really good. It's a Zax sauce.
Look how happy they are. If you want to be happy
Best
like
chicken
them,
in the
just
world
go to Zaxby's
now.
and get the Mrbeast
But it
box
is
right
pretty
now.
good
Now
chicken.
you
I
guys
mean,
have
I
got your
like
meals.
it. I just never go
Your
to it because kind of
day
out of the
50
way.
offer is for 50 grand. You can have this boat.
We don't have a motor.
I remember
We don't
Raising
have any way to get
Kings
this thing
and
around.
Slim Chicken
So
Boy.
just use sticks.
Oh Lord, I don't know.
Since you weirdly built the boat the day before, I'll give you a discount. We'll make it $40,000.
My answer is I love the ship I made. I trust it with my life. So I'm going to leave it up to Grizz.
For $40,000, I'm gonna pass on the boat.
Yes!
I'll get in Hayes' death trap instead.
If that sinks and you have to quit, I
We
tried.
appreciate the food. That was lovely.
Bye, Jimmy.
I'll see you next time.
So this ship saved us $40,000.
Still a death trap.
Hey.
Man, when we first started this thing, it was in the dead of winter. You can remember how cold it was?
Yeah, now everything is so nice and warm.
And spring was now in full bloom, and they were looking pretty comfortable.
There's a lot of flowers here. I can't say that I mind it.
What is today, 51?
It's kind of unfortunate.
We lost track.
They got a dude that does have like
Coming in.
kids.
Oh, he's coming straight at us.
Because the other guy was just with just the wife, like he seemed pretty good.
80%
Obviously, it was
of what we're
what we
spending
saw
is going
earlier.
straight to
Like,
my business.
This
do with the
case,
kids
No, I
is
don't
probably
want
going to cost
Kaylee
them
24-hour
this.
ships anymore.
This money's going to do so much for her and our family.
But while the warmer weather was nice, it presented new problems like snakes
Don't want to get bit by that.
and rats.
Get out of here!
Every night.
Oh my God!
And it wasn't long until the lack of sleep started to make them irritable.
Looks like Hayes is struggling to get over here. Hayes, do you need my help?
What does it look like? You want to paddle upriver into the wind?
Hayes, why don't you go get those fishing lines fixed?
You know what? You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
He is angry. Can you check those lines while you're over there?
What do you think I'm doing?
I don't know, I was just asking.
Thank you for telling me to do what I'm already doing once again.
I'm very angry.
Keep in mind, at this point, Hayes and Grizz were very close friends. But Hayes had reached the end of his rope, and the jokes just weren't hitting the same anymore.
Grizz's idea about how this would unwind is not working, obviously, because it's a stupid idea.
Hayes, I'm sorry, buddy. I did not know I was actually pissing you off. I did not know that you were actually upset.
It's all right.
Okay.
And so, feeling frustrated, Hayes turned off his camera and paddled downriver, where he set up his camp until the next day.
Hayes has set sail, and I think he may have run away. I'll certainly be thinking about him. I know it's supposed to be cold.
This dude's like so much
tonight.
more
He's
chill
not
than
back
their
in a
guy.
couple days, so I'm gonna have to go looking for him.
Like, I like
So
this guy. I
cheer
don't.
him up. So we got a huge
The other
board
one,
over here that
he's
was
alright.
left by Jimmy at the last Beast drop, and I'm gonna repurpose it into a table with some of our cases. It's actually pretty sturdy.
And when Hayes returned home, he was not empty-handed.
Sounds like Hayes has returned from his great adventure. Nice.
There you go.
Oh, those are sea trout.
I'm pretty wiped out. Mind if I take a minute?
No, man, do your thing.
Chris,
Yeah, buddy.
what's this?
It's our table.
We have a table?
Hey, he's fine. Energy he's had a few moments is good. Like,
Man.
I figured that'd perk him up a little bit.
This is a $100,000 table, Grizz.
Welcome back, buddy.
Feels good to be home.
Come on.
With their survival needs met
Man.
and their friendship restored, one question still remained. How long will they stay?
We gotta have a serious
I
conversation.
have to get to 1 million.
And
We split it.
honestly, I'd have been done 5 days ago.
Maybe push like an extra week. I mean, hell, that's $35,000 each.
If I pulled that flare on day 70, how would you feel?
I would feel really let down and lied to. I propose at day 70, we have a conversation, decide if we're gonna push further.
That's fair. I promised Grizz that I would stay longer for him, but I'm not happy about it.
Morning, guys. So, Hayes has been a little upset. I'm seeing it. He's keeping it to himself, you know, so I'm a little worried about him.
Spoken to Grizz about it. He wants me to stay longer. He's kind of pushing me to stay longer, stay longer. At some point, I gotta stop being wilderness guy and go be dad.
Another day.
I do get his. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh,
They have been gone a long
I
time.
knew that was gonna happen. I saw it. Oh no.
Oh.
Hayes going to check out the case that is dropped from the sky.
Day 70. I'm gonna see if Grizz is good being done today. See what he says.
What are we gonna do with all this money?
Kind of want to talk to you about that. Kind of ready to hit the flare. What do you think about that?
I want to stay longer. I know that you've got to pull away from this thing with family.
I know. We've talked about it 1,000 times. I just want to know how you feel about it today. Yes or no?
Can you go one more day? Give yourself 24 hours just to kind of feel it
I
out.
thought a lot about it, but if you want to go another day, let's go another day.
That's hard. I mean, I get it. That's so hard to like just get out of that. Like when you get 10,000 a day.
Let's say Hayes isn't a part of the equation.
Yeah.
How many more days do you think you could survive out here?
Let's call it 45 days would probably be as far as I'd go.
How many do you think he has left in the tank?
He talks about it every day.
How often do you think about shooting the flare?
Every day.
What stops you?
At this stage, Grizz, you know, he wants to make $1 million, and it's hard to say no to that. I have an obligation to him too, but it's starting to go towards family. Yeah.
When you do shoot that flare, that's gonna be crazy.
Oh, I can't wait.
Okay, last night.
I do hope they stay friends after this.
I don't want to disappoint Grizz, but
I'm afraid this can get bad.
I think I'm done. Thought it would be cool to come back here to our first camp where I was shoulder to shoulder with Grizz every single night. And after that, it was like, all right, dude, we're brothers now. I expected to walk away with a lot of money, but I didn't expect to walk away with like a friend for life. And that's so meaningful to me. I kind of got to think about what's right for me and my family.
Hayes got so desperate that he literally went into Grizz's bag and stole the flare gun, even though it was his idea.
See,
to
that's
separate it
where it's
into
messed
two
up.
parts.
I get wants to go.
At this point,
Man, that's messed
all I
up.
have to do is shoot this thing, and I get to be a dad again, you know?
I know this thing is very challenging. What we're doing out here is not easy. I really, truly do believe that you're doing what's right for your family.
I disagree.
You're providing for them in a way that's going to change their lives.
Now, it's gone the other way. Now it's, I think I need to be there.
I think that you've been really upset and you've been missing your family really bad. I feel like
I think the money doesn't
spiraled
matter.
through
The money
this
doesn't.
thing.
The money doesn't matter to me anymore. And really, the only thing that's keeping me here is you.
You should go.
And
You go
I'm sick of
13
it.
more days.
Yeah.
right?
My
Get you
family's me
to
too.
800,000,
You're very
400
good
each,
at,
you know,
you
and then
know,
call it.
manipulating me.
That's not fair, dude. That's not fair.
It was clear that in this moment, Grizz was going to have to make a decision. Convince Hayes to continue surviving in these woods for more and more money, or be there for his friend when he needed him the most.
I can't imagine having gone through this experience with anyone else. I mean, I really do, like, I genuinely think of you like a brother. You know, I'm sorry that I've just pushed you on and on and on.
I just don't want to let you down.
You're not letting me down.
Yeah, I am.
Brothers don't let each other down. This is the way it is. Everything, everything's got to come to an end.
Ah, okay, I like both of them.
Let me see that flare. I owe you this, and to be honest with you, I'm sorry that it's taken so long.
So you're gonna like not do it?
I think it's time for us to do this thing, buddy.
Oh, the end. Okay, for a second I was like, is he just gonna like take it out and like chunk it? And...
I love you, buddy.
74 days. Impressive. That's impressive.
You smell bad.
I think they shot the flare. No, you take that one. Let's go check in on him. Rich! Rich! Boys.
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh my God. When we dropped them off, this is what they looked like. And here's them 74 days later. Crazy.
Yes, they look crazy.
You haven't left these woods in 74 days.
Dude, I'm so ready.
One final surprise.
Oh my God! Oh my gosh! Hi, Italian baby!
After 74 days, they've won $670,000. And in case you forgot, we're giving away 1,000 Samsung phones to random people that subscribe in the next week. So don't forget, press that subscribe button right now.
All right, guys. Well, that was Mrbeast video. It was really good. Do I like it as much as the Survive 100 Days Trapped for 500,000? I think I still like that one better, but I do like this video a lot, and I do like the two guys. I know I was harping on the one dude with the kids a little bit. It was more like his wife, and she was like, "You need to come home now." I was like, "Dude, chill. You knew what you're getting into." I don't know, but I mean, I understand it too. So that's a tough situation. But I am glad he, sticked it out for another 24 days, 30 days, something like that. And at the end, I think it probably was good. I think he was just like mentally done. I don't know if he had another day or two in him. So I think it's good of the other dude to like, you're a brother. Let's just, let's do it. I pushed you long enough, and I appreciate how long you stayed. And let's do it. We're brothers. Let's get out of here with our money. So it's a great ending to a video. I like this video a lot. I like this series of the Survive 100 days, or as long as you can days. Like they did the supermarket one, that one also was like really good. So I really enjoy these ones. I think I heard him in another, like in a podcast, something talking about he has like people like living in a bunker right now for a video. Maybe it's like 100 days in a bunker, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I really liked this one. How long could I have done it? I don't know. I don't really have any skills that much outside. I'll be with somebody. So say if I was with someone who had the skills, that could last pretty good. Although until the snake came out, then I would be like, I don't know. But look at the money they had. I would have had to at least stay the 3 more days to get it to 700,000. But man, it's like if you could survive that 13 more days, and then you have 800,000, you get even 4. I think that's what they should have really shot for. If that guy could have held on a little longer, understand he was just done. I mean, as much as I was harping on the situation, the more you think about it, it's like that is a long time away. I remember back in 2021 when I had COVID, where I didn't see anybody for 14 days. I was fine, but at the same time, like it was so weird not seeing anyone for that long. And then when you do go see someone, it was like, oh, so exciting. I don't know. So I get it. Plus, he has a wife and kids, and she was wanting to come home originally. So I was more than thinking, like, is she getting like ticked, or I think she was just happy. Probably really happy with all that money she made there. But yeah, really good video, real good guys, and just another great Mrbeast video. This is gonna be the last video before he becomes the most subscribed YouTube channel in the world. So that's awesome. Congratulations to Mrbeast in the future. I think you're like 600,000 away from it now. So that's probably gonna be a couple days, and then you're gonna be the most subscribed YouTuber. So congratulations, sir. honestly, you're just the best YouTuber. It's crazy. I think I found the Mrbeast channel when he was like it's gonna sound stupid because he had a ton of, it was like 60 million, 64 million, which just seems like crazy long ago, but at the same time, it's like that was in 21, I think, when I first saw the Mrbeast video. He was like around that 60 million, somewhere around there. So in that amount of time, he's now up to 266 million. So, like I said, about to be the most subscribed in the world. So anyway, congratulations, Jimmy. You deserve it. Thanks for all the content. Thanks for the video. It was a lot of fun. Hope you all enjoyed this reaction. Plan on really launching this channel here and getting a bunch of videos out with movies, shows, and I want to do YouTube videos. I want to keep doing all the Mrbeast videos, and I don't know what else. I know at least the Beast videos. I have to want to do some music. I don't know. We'll play it by ear and figure it out. But thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Please give it a like, comment, and hey, subscribe. It's free, and it makes my day a lot better. Thank you guys. Catch you next time. Later.